But this is something that's beyond inspiring for me.
What are creators who are not living in Silicon Valley or, let's say, the West Coast, what are we missing out on? Is it really a big advantage to live where you live as a creator? Because I see you hanging out with the big shots
Valley.
all the time. There's like all these events.
Silicon Valley is the worst place. Well, not the worst, because...
What about LA then?
LA. So let me talk about Silicon Valley first, because all of the headquarters are here. So next week, I'm going to YouTube headquarters to talk to a product team. And I've done that several times, which is amazing. Like, you get to talk to people who build the product. And because I'm not the only creator here, but there are maybe like 5 creators here in Silicon Valley. Because people come here to build companies, not to become creators. So this place is unique in this way. I'm testing. So Instagram has rolled out subscriptions features last week for certain creators.
Yeah,
for me, my friend who lives next door, because the guy who's responsible for it is our friend who works at Instagram. So he would just give it to people he knows, which is kind of cool. Like, I love being the test group, and I like working with product teams and with companies and trying to be helpful. LA. There are so many events in LA that I miss out every single day. Like, I get an email, "Oh, Marina, we're doing this poker night with this and this and this creator. Do you want to come over?" I'm like, "Oh, guys, 6-hour drive." LA is great in that sense, but I also feel that if I were in LA, I would just be going to all of the events, and I will have FOMO all the time I'm not going. And because I'm still in Silicon Valley, nothing really happens here. And if I am invited, I'm like, not worth 12-hour drive back and forth, and I want to be with my kids, so I'm fine. But I like going there. So we're going for a week around VidCon, so I could do content, collab with other creators, do fun stuff.
Do you think it would have been possible to build your YouTube
Absolutely.
empire?
You could build it from anywhere.
Out of St. Petersburg?
Yeah. Well, not St. Petersburg. Because Instagram is blocked there, and TikTok is blocked
anywhere
there.
But.
So I wouldn't say St. Petersburg anymore. But where is Mr. Beast based? He's based in Illinois?
Yeah, somewhere in North or South Carolina, right?
Yeah, so, you can build from anywhere. I don't know, it depends on what type of creator you are. Some people like hanging out with other people and meeting creators. Some people like just to focus on what they do. I think I'm the type who likes to hang out with people.
Is Silicon Valley worth it?
For most people, no. It's crazy expensive. I don't know. I'm like this type of person who likes to be in the center of innovation. I love, if you ask me what are the times when I'm the happiest, well, first of all, kids, of course. But second is talking to talented, amazing people who want to change the world. I get so much energy from it.
Yeah.
And, on Sunday, like the typical event in Silicon Valley, on Sunday we're going to Stanford because they have this commencement speech by the founder of Netflix. Like, I am instead of, if I were in St. Petersburg, I would go to see a ballet. Like, that's great, museum. But this is something that's beyond inspiring for me. Just being around these people and being able to talk to someone who creates a product. Guys who created beacons, they're 40-minute drive from here. Next week I'm meeting another founder who's creating a startup for. It's just being around those people. But if you're a creator, if you want to something else, Silicon Valley is just too expensive, and I think you would need a lot of income streams to really survive here, which doesn't really make sense if you don't want to build a startup.
How much do you need to live there comfortably?
A lot.
In a separate house with 2 or 3 bedrooms. You talk about it on the Silicon Valley Girl channel, right? What were some of the numbers that you shared?
$7,500 is the rent here. And this is after tax. And tax in Silicon Valley can go up to, 37 maximum federal, I think? 13 California. So it can be up to, if people sell companies here, they pay over 50% tax if it's a cash deal. So it's after tax. And, daycare, $2,600 a month. Like in the US, there are no free daycares. Yes, you
Really?
have to pay.
We're paying like 800 euros, and I thought it was too expensive.
2,600, welcome to
You're
Silicon
paying
Valley.
almost 3 times more.
And everything, insurance, CPAs, legal costs. Oh my God. Yes, it's a lot. And maybe someday we will think like, oh my God, it's not worth it. But right now, because we're like in our 30s, we have all this energy in the world. We just want to get like, I want to be in the place where I feel like I'm the dumbest person. Silicon Valley just tells me that every single day, Marina.
Where you were the
so
poorest
dumb, you're not doing
and the
anything.
dumbest.
You're not changing the world. Because 2 days ago, Dima was talking to Sergey Brin. He's our neighbor. Like, where in the world could this happen? It is just, again, so inspiring.
Yeah.
And when we lived in San Francisco, Travis Kalanick would go to the same store. And a lot of people might say he's not the best example, but he was able to build this company. It's just, I don't know, like being in the center of the world and feeling that you're so far away from these people. It's a great motivator.